So, it has been a while since I've done any video blogging, mostly because I came to a stagnation point because I'm not in a crisis. So, what do I talk about? I mean, the day-to-day things seem really mundane to me, like waking up and making my bed and not flipping out or cutting or obsessively drinking or promiscuous sex or anything like that. And I'm still not sure what to do. I may have to start scripting this just so I can have some sort of guideline, but even that's hard because this isn't about a script. It's not about things always making sense. This is my life. This is life. This is things that happen and sometimes they don't make sense. So, little background. I started dialectical behavioral therapy classes last week. I'm still doing my individual therapy. I got my hair cut, which I love. School's gonna be postponed because I didn't get all my paperwork in on time. Me and the significant other broke up because I am too emotionally compromised for an open relationship, and that's the only kind of relationship that he is currently interested in. But I am working on a change of dynamic in relationship instead of just ending it and cutting it off like I always do with situations like this, because it's easier to cut the pain than to deal with it. Right now, the thing that I am dealing with the most is probably not disconnecting, not dissociating, and being around people, and not just being out in public and having people in my general area, but being with people, being connected to people. And that is very, very, very hard. And I don't know what I'm doing with this blog. I don't know if I'm gonna be all like, this is how you do this, and this is how you do that. Or if it's just gonna be cathartic for me and just, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. These are some of the things that I'm doing. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. And I have thought about just dropping the blog completely, like all of it, and just trying to focus on my life and get it in order. But this outlet has helped so much in so many ways that it's really kind of hard to give up at this point. But I'm not the person that I was a month ago. I'm not the person that I was 2 years ago. I'm not the person that I was 15 years ago. Definitely not that person. I mean, if what I'm coming from is a massive history of physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, as well as childhood neglect. Whole 9 yards. On top of, rape and prostitution and a lot of other things. And nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear. It seems like people want to go from, I had this problem, to now it's fixed, without the middle part. It's not a math problem. It's not all of a sudden there's this resolution and then there's a happily ever after. Sometimes things are very ugly and things are very dirty and hard to talk about and even harder to listen to. But if we don't talk about it, if we don't listen to it, then how can it ever stop?